Okay, here we are. I am on Leba. Globa. I have a stable build. I've got blue chips going. Next up is rocket fuel, and then LDS, and then rocket silos. Novice has got rocket silos, and it's got an old-fashioned build that I will update one day. I have some research going, and it is missing purple. Why has that failed me purple? Rails. Steel. The ship from Volcanus is stopped at Volcanus because I told it to make these things, and there is no way it can make those things. And my whole main factory ran apart. So, back to Volcanus. You were supposed to be making these, and you're not. Oh, I never finished this thing. It needs lube, and it needs blue belts, which need lube. Yeah, I never finished this. And then on Fulgura, I use bots to sort scrap, but I am only slowly accumulating scrap. There is so much stuff I want to do in this game. Back to Volcanus, let's see if I can get these belts working. What would it take to have lube on this planet? I've worked on so many multiplayer games, I can't remember how to make things. So here's the heavy oil. Wow, I'm making a lot of sulfuric acid. It was so broken before. Oh, there's my lube. Oh, foundries need lube. Well, I guess I can run this up here. Maybe. Bit of a problem. Can't go under lava. Don't have an easy way to get around that. That's a shitty way to get around it, but I'll do it. Well, I'm not off to a good start here today. Nothing is quite going how I wanted it. And that doesn't work either. Oh, because that's lava right there. Son of a dog biscuit. I now officially hate this planet. How's that sound, huh? Now let's see if Novice is functioning again. Yep, there's steel. Yeah, we finished that. I had somebody suggest that I put bacons here. I don't think I can get bacons here. Nope. I could fit bacons here. Make use of this cool, neat new feature. %500 speed boost. And then you ran out of purple. Probably can't supply enough purple now. But anyhow, back here, I need rocket fuel at scale. These make rocket fuel very nicely. They need a water source, though. They need to figure out how to tile these. What we'll do with these is we'll just tie them to their owners, and we'll tell you to read the contents. And we'll tell you that you are enabled if rocket fuel is less than 4, just picking a number. So what we're essentially saying is that if your output is not full, that you are enabled. So instead of wiring it to this, to the belt, I will wire it to this. Which means if it's stuck holding something, it won't work. And I could set it to anything, and it would be generic. But if I set it to anything, I need a power pole here, so I can see what's on there. See, it's 2. Because your output is 1, but you're stuck. Because you're not working. Because in here it's 6. That's not really what I'm going to want to have happen. Because if that's what happens, then you'll keep requesting, even though there's nothing to be made. Also, I need to change this so that it only outputs rocket fuel here. But that also means that I need a trash slot. Because we can't have rocket fuel here. But you know what? Instead of a belt, we'll just put yield red chest. What if I put a red chest that has trash unrequested? No, because you don't request things. How much does one of these make? Because I think I need to match this, right? You make 139, so my goal was 100 a minute. So I need at least 3 of you, but if I put a beacon on you, you'll probably make more. But I don't need 4, that's for sure. So let's disable these 2 so that they don't work. I think I'd rather ask this. I think I'd rather go to that. Go to its outsorter. And we'll ask what's in its hand. And we'll say that if your hand has less than 2 items in it, which means it's empty, to go ahead and enable this. Now, if we genericize that, and we say that if what's in your hand is equal to 0, then what we've said is that we want to know if you're 0, then don't request items to make these things. And I set them to as fast as possible. But if I'm making something... Alright, so let's take this and build it. So we're building that there, and it might be able to expand here if I need more. We've got these here, rocket fuel, and then I've got LDS. I don't know what it takes to make LDS. So we're going to make LDS down here just in case. And we're going to make rocket fuel here and maybe here if I have to. It doesn't look like I need a lot to make rocket fuel, so... Now I do need water for rocket fuel. I've got water right here. So if water is here, so that would allow that to happen. So I could easily paste another one of these if I needed it. Well, not so easily. Because that's annoying. But I could drop that out and then just feed it to the other one because I don't think you're using maximum feed. I'd have to speed it up somehow or take those out. But anyhow, it would be kind of troublesome to put another one there. Let's build this and see what it would take. But we need to bring water down. If we're going to bring water down, we're going to bring water down right in the middle. That's not gonna work for me. So that's 25. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Well, so that'll automatically trash the compost that gets up there. So now we're at 50. And if we put a bacon here and here, now we're at 150. And that's 139. So now we're over on rocket fuel in case we want to use it for something else. Got plenty. What do you stack to? 20. So this is 200, 400, 600, 800. You should have water already. You do. So this is rocket fuel requester chest. Power is at about 150 when these go live. This should momentarily cause this to disable when it completes. Okay, good, it does. Oh, it slowed down because I put these conservation things in here. Oh, you don't have any water because I don't know how to make this stuff work. Damn it. Wish I was smarter. Keep running out of nutrients, so we're going to have to increase this. Where are you taking the rocket fuel? Oh, you're actually stuffing it up here. Okay. So, jelly and jelly. We are now producing just a bit more than we need. Not by much. 21,090, 21,488. So anything needs more jelly, we're going to need more jelly. What's the other thing it needs? That weird thing. Hello, Llama Boy. $5519, $5592. So barely enough. I think that might be throttled by one of my other things, by the consumption, because it's closely limiting the consumption. Who's this? No, jelly's spiking. Yeah, okay. And then I've got plenty of nutrients. So that should take care of rocket fuel. Now I need to do LDS. I'm gonna have to go up and kill that. I'm gonna have to go over and kill that. Alrighty, so what's it take to make LDS in this place? Casting and assemblers. That's unfortunate. So I don't have casting here, and I don't want to bring calcite here. And the only things I've got here is level 2 assemblers. I might as well make level 3 assemblers. I think I'm making the modules I need for them somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. I think you're going to need to be increased to 50. Because we're going to start making level 3 assemblers. That should kick this off. That's wrong. You are no longer going to be stored here. This goes away. Hi, kitty cat. This goes away, but you have no output. I'm gonna go transfer this manually. Alright. If I upgrade everything, I'll upgrade the belts I don't have. I'll find the belts I don't have later. Still one more belt that wants to be upgraded. I'll wait for that to finish off and then I'll find it. Because I don't know where it is. And then I will unupgrade its request. Ran out of gears. I ever finished with the lasers? Yeah, I did. Kind of pathetic. We're short on those because these aren't fast. Because they don't need to be fast. But we're going to make them fast. Anyhow, I did all that so that I could design an LDS assembler in level 3s. No, that's not what you're making. You're making LDS. Sorry, I got distracted. Copper, plate, and plastic. So the only way I make those things is this stuff and plastic. I only make plastic there. And plastic has a rather creative design. So this thing makes 187 per minute. Well, I might as well just put this here. Well, I guess I'll just make the plastic right here. Ironic that that's the one that still needs one. I think the next one that gets made, I take it myself and say screw you. So I need it here. Per minute you're making 7. And you need 25 plastic. So if I add this, so it's about 7 that you can support. Now I wanted to put prods in here because, oh god, wrong button. Got to tab to this, go to there, close this, go here, go like that, that. And then I will need to put a bacon on here because. For now, we'll do that. Hello, Bob. So now it's 12.3. And it's 5 running away. Am I gonna put more than one bacon on this? Looks like it. Looks like I'm gonna put 3. So if I only do 4, which is possible, wow, 5 fits exactly, with the bacon's getting 3. Can I design this? I can only think of a... Then I have no output for this. and you're affecting that. One more time here. Also, I don't need to do the long-handed things here, so. Also, I want this to be right here, so you can go away. Alrighty then. Outputs and inputs and inputs and outputs. I want these all to go to a single chest. Unlike this, well, I can't get them to go to a single chest because they stack to shit. I don't want them to go to a single. Well, these stack to 50. These blankers only stack to 20. And these puppies stack to more. So putting them each in their own chest is probably good enough because they stack so poorly. Which means $500, 1,000, so they get 2,000. That's what should have happened here. We have $800, 1,600 in storage, so this should have said enabled until storage is 1,600. So, we're just going to say storage is 2,000. You're going to output to each of these for as long as you shall live. But only if there's plastic in that. Not only if there's no plastic in the output. And you're going to have an output of here and here and here and here and here. And then we have an input. And this is the LDS request suggest. And it is going to be requesting steel stack, copper stack. We'll go with steel at 50. And that produces 90 per minute, which is the first thing I should have checked. This produces 150. This produces 140. And we're short by a whole bunch on the plastic. Get out of my way temporarily. So it looks like I'll need 2 of these. That would be 180, which is more than I need. How did I get that wrong? Because it was exactly 5. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I could just take a module out, and then I don't have to boost that. Pretty sure. Take them all out and see if that works. It's so close, it's almost worth doing. That's a lot cheaper than a prod, 6 prod mods and a beacon. Power's still good. But if I build 2 of these, I will be massively overbuilding it. Versus if I only did 3 instead of 5, it'd still be massively over. Then it's 55, 55, and that's not enough. So I really want 4. I could get 4 in a lot better design pattern. So I think I will work on that. Let's work on 4. Oh, I have to get the bacons on here, though. I still need the bacons. That's a good bacon. So what is this? Do I want the output chest heavily buffered or the input chests heavily buffered? Has to be the output chests. Well, what the fuckity doodah was that? That comes from down here? Bob, even if you're a people person, peopling is hard. So don't be too rough on yourself. I think it was from this. All right. Let's try this again. It's going to look a lot like this other one, isn't it? It's going to look like this. 61. Double it. I didn't look to see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, now I'm gonna speed it up though. $66 is even better, but now I've got to speed this up. How did that suddenly get positive? Hello, pony. Alright, so you're negative now, right? Okay. And you're still negative. And now you're way over positive. Fine, whatever. I could have just moved these in and overdriven you like a son of a gun instead of putting that in there. I'll just do this and then just do this. And then you're way stupid fast. And I don't care. But I gotta feed you somehow, and I fucked that up. I forgot I gotta feed you. And I gotta unfeed you. Yeah, you're still way too fast, but whatever. Yeah, I agree, Bob. I understand. Yeah, it's less than one machine over, so I'm fretting about things I shouldn't fret about. But still, I get 70, which means that with two of these, I get everything I want. Because I'm just going to make two of these. Like I made two of these. This is a blue chip assembler. This is a blue chip assembler. This is a rocket assembler. This is a rocket assembler. I'm cheesing it by having, you know, this. But this rocket assembler is 150. These blue chip assemblers are 139. If I do two of these, I'm at 141. I'm okay with that. I can't leave it here because this is for jelly and mush. But I want to put it near the rocket silo and near the nutrients. I can't put it here because now this is, it would affect those. Well, let's fire it up and see if it works. Signs point to yes. Well, it looks like it's time for me to make some rocket silos. And then I also need to make some research. What does research in this shit show take? Oh, I've got to get eggs now. I've got to get an egg maker. Looks underfed. Because this keeps turning off? It's intentional. Nope, it's underfed. Nope. Yeah, I can't transfer enough mash. Because of the long-handed inserter. I don't have room for 2 arms to feed. Fuck. It was such a nice design, too. So close. Also, this was supposed to be filtering on compost only. And that might have been the cause of the problem. Because it might have been throwing away its... No, that wasn't the cause of the problem. Oh, I'll add a second one over here and see if they can keep it fed. Looks like it can. I think I need to increase this if statement though. No, it's 4. I don't know what you mean by right beside the first. Is it really 8 o'clock? Oh, that's right. I got home late today. Sorry. Really difficult week at work. Really difficult. How am I way overproducing that? Because I'm overproducing that. Not an efficient design. So one of the things that's going on here is that I'm outputting to a shared chest. So I wouldn't have a way to have these two share an output chest if I did anything other than what I've done. But I appreciate the input. Are you not turned on? No, you're not. So now I have to develop an egg thing. So we're making more of that than we are that, and then the other one's... Oh, that's not good. We're not making enough steel. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. So yeah, 928 a minute, or 930 a minute, 470 a minute. So I need more steel. What about copper? Well, I'll leave steel on. What about copper? Copper. Producing 7K a minute, needing 10K a minute. Hey, while I'm here, let's look at iron. Producing 2.8K a minute, needing 3K a minute. My smelting's not looking good over here. How many red belts do you need? 0.267 and 0.086, so I can just extend this. Whee! While you do that, I gotta go down here and kill this thing. Oh, I need the eggs. I'm not going to kill you yet. I'm going to wait until I have a way to replicate eggs. Bob, remind me of that later. I can explain to you a better way of rolling out your back. Which part of your back, upper or lower? Okay, well, in that case, you just need to do some like dynamic stretching, like acro yoga. I think you have more furnaces. That's going to keep you busy for a little while, eh, buddy? Yep, not enough copper. All right, so what's the special thing on the death things? The eggs. Made in a biochamber. If I feed it an egg, I get 2 eggs. What about the jelly? Jelly's fine. What about this mash? $15,730. 15. Yeah. Cool. I could probably use one more mash. Is that what it was? Yeah. And that other crap, 5036, 5,000. That's a little too tight. And then nutrients, 6.7K, 5K. All right, we're fine on that. Copper, 12K, we're consuming 18K. Iron, 8K, 11K. Oh, that's over 10 minutes. I've just increased it. So, iron's fine. Steel, 242 to 124. Steel's overdone now. Copper looks to still be in trouble. 1470 to 1524. Copper is underproduced. I'm going to be way over on the iron. What makes copper? This makes copper. Make more copper. Egg production. Power is getting to 50%. This is consuming eggs. I don't need any more of these, so this can go away from here, but whatever. I need one of these. That is going to do the Eggmadoodle thing. You might as well get turned off. You're now the one requesting all the eggs. No, you are. You are egg production. Pentapod egg, pentapod egg. What's the difference here? Okay. You are enabled if the eggs are greater than 0. In this case, well, see, now I don't exactly know how to do this. I only need to produce eggs in order to be able to satisfy science. So how do I do that? 31 and 60. Oh, and you need water. And then science for this is made in a biochamber. Oh my god. Are you cereal right now? I need more than one egg thingy per science thingy. Oh, I'm low on those. I've got too many. That's enough transport belt. That should be enough copper plate. But you're probably shut off. Yeah, that's why, because you're shut off. Well, it was 1,300. So yeah, I've crossed that threshold. So copper should be fine. If I put you here, how did that go even worse? So if I do that, I get a 1-to-1 ratio, which is sucky, but there you have it. So I've got to build this near water, and I've got to build the eggs, and I want to build them near the rocket silo, because that's where science is going to go, but I guess they're going to have a long walk because that's where the water is. But I'm going to have to put them inside of some form of encampment and guard it. So I'll figure out the water later. How much am I making of this on other planets? Damn it. Alright, you're not empty yet. How much of this am I making on other planets? 144 per minute. $86 per minute. $120 per minute. $45 per minute. I wanted to double what I was making here. My goal was about 90 per minute so that I would be able to account for travel time. And that's pretty much what I got. So that means here, I need to be able to get 180 a minute. So I need 3 of these. No, wait, 45. 90 a minute. I don't care, you know what? I'll just do... That's 125. It's 144. It's 86. I really need more of these, but they are stupid fucking expensive to make. But I need a whole nother row of these. That's fine. Well, I hope it skips these when it gets those. We're out of lube. What a surprise. If you were to run at full speed, how much lube would you need? 48,000 per minute. How much do you produce? Vanguard! Thank you! How was your Factorio?
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Thanks, Bob. So how much does one of these create? I need... Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Not even close to viable. You know. Looks like I need a lot more lube. I didn't scale this up well enough at all. Well, I don't care. I've given up on having stuff look really good right now. I'm just moving forward. Oh boy. Although I do have to say, Rygard, I do appreciate all the work that you guys have done. You've created a great, great game. It's really enjoyable. Although the rocket sounds are too fucking loud. Yeah, I seem to be having bandwidth issues even though I just upgraded my router. Suddenly I've got a bunch of drop frames. It just started. I think it's because of your raid. I don't have a problem with Gleba. I found a great way to deal with Gleba. Is that on the requester chest that is feeding something, I put a wire, and on that wire I say, is there something in your output? And if there is, then don't work. Like this sulfur. The chest that feeds it is reading the assembler, or in this case, the whatever that thing is, and it asks it, is your output full? Or, do you have something in your output? If you do, then this chest is disabled. So what happens is that I don't end up with a bunch of endlessly cycling spoilage and nutrients. I get some when it shuts off, but it works great. I mean, I'm doing it here, I'm doing it here. I do a variant of it here. These things are all, well, these are just constantly busy, so I don't bother. But a lot of these are checking, is your output? All right. That's gonna be fine. Well, what if I only do this and I add bacons? There we go. You're not going to read this so much as you're going to read that. Because if your egg is 0, oh, but I've got to make eggs. So you need eggs. And you need eggs. I don't understand. How am I going to keep an infinite supply of eggs? Isn't that where you have to, like, capture spawners and shit? Which I don't have that yet. Well, I'm back to green now, so drop frames, we're at 11%. So how am I going to make eggs in order to make eggs? I think it's the way is that it works is that the egg thing makes 2 eggs. So if you make 2 eggs, then one's going to go here and one's going to go there. But then they're eventually going to spoil. And then I'm going to run out of eggs. So how do I store eggs so that they don't spoil? So that I don't keep running out of eggs. I don't know. And that means I'm also going to constantly be having dead or attacking spiders, pentapods. Which bioflux do you need? 1. Enabled if this is greater or if your output is equal to 0, then you can make another one. For you, this is not accurate. This is the egg one. But it's not accurate. That sucks. I didn't want it working. How about if you fuck off? Alright? Stupid thing. First off, turn it off. Secondly, it goes to this. Good. Now, what does this thing actually require? Nutrients, egg, water. Oh, I can't get this thing. Yeah, I can. So I need an egg. And I need nutrients. And then I need to say that you are only enabled if your output is 0. Still don't know how it solves the other problem. So what's going to happen is you're going to request nutrients when that's empty. And then you're going to pass your stuff off to here. You're going to need nutrients as well. What are you doing? Oh, you must have had some spoilage. Might as well step up the weapons damage, because we're gonna need it. I don't like this even a little bit. Alright, I gotta take a quick break. When I come back, we're gonna turn this on and see if we can make some science. BRB. I think one of these is going to have to be subservient to the other. And not use... Or... Well, you're going to request from that. Yeah. This design will work. Let's go get an egg. I've got an ad break, so I'm going to pause for a moment. I want to be a jerk to all those who are not able to see what's going on. So I upgraded my service, so I now have 1 gig down. And my internet service. Oh goody, we're back. And I had to take the old cable box back. So I took it back, and it came in a shipping box from the cable company. I had it mailed to me. So I took the box back, and the guy wouldn't accept the old box, and he wouldn't accept the cables that came, and he wouldn't accept the network stuff. It wasn't really rude about it, but oh, I gotta turn these on. I thought that was kind of rude, actually, of them. That their process didn't even allow their employee to fully handle what the customer needed, you know? So where's the egg? What happened to the fucking egg? Oh, it created a thing and it didn't duplicate it. Oh, this design does not work. And that shit's about to expire. Oh my god. It's only good for an hour. Shit. And what does it do when it expires? Does it just turn into waste? That's fine. All requests satisfied. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a complete failure. I didn't build the rocket saddles yet. You should not be out of nutrients, should you? Yeah, you should. I've got enough power. This is temporary. I even have concrete being made? No. How do I make concrete here? Well, I think I need to start with brick. And then I need concrete. So it's 1 to 1. That much is nice. Well, get out. I'm gonna stay 1 to 1. Alright. Is there water anywhere near any of this brick? Kinda, maybe, sorta. How much do you produce? I want to produce... Well, I'll just go with 4. I'm gonna bend this one back, I think. How many belts? Red. 0.42. Okay. This is concrete. Concrete stacks to 100, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, but you need iron. I forgot about that. Shit, this design doesn't work. There we go. Now we should get some rocket silos, right? Because we got everything else. I brought down a bunch of engines, so I don't have to make those right now. Holy crap, you finished one. Yeah, we should have plenty. Not enough concrete. But. But that means that when this stuff gets to that other planet, that they're going to start spoiling there as well. If I don't use them to research something. And that just sucks. I don't like that mechanic. I would definitely support a mod that stop spoiling of science. I don't mind about the other stuff. It's part of the planetary challenge. I think that's pretty cool. It's the science that bugs me. It screws up everything else. It means I'm going to have ships flying around, delivering science, for no reason other than to replace the science that spoils. I don't even know if I want to bring any of this stuff. I'll bring some of those, but so that'll burn off this. Maybe. Yep. Okay, that's the last one of these. Sorry, kind of a boring part. All that goes away. And then this starts building rockets. You can't move that up. I don't make these anymore. I have one of these. I need to make more. Just want to make the wire shorter. I'm being very anal. Well, let's go kill some more stuff then. Give the bot something to do. Hey, buddy. Hello again, llama boy. I need more nutrient capability, production capability. I don't know what spoiled first means. Okay, spoiled percentage. About to spoil. Ataka! Yo! They're coming!
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Marine. Well, I'm now finally making this science. And it's all gonna spoil before it gets on the ship and I get the ship back. I should have made this bigger. More visitors, McKay's, woohoo! I have to wait before I can give you a shout out. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I didn't see you. When I looked, you were not streaming Factorio. You were streaming something else. I hope you had a good night. I'm trying to do space gleba science. Not happy with the results. I'll see what I can do about it, though. It's a disaster. Yeah, I was doing okay with Gleba until right now, when I realized that I have this problem here where I've got science that I can't get on a spaceship fast enough. And I don't like that. Because basically, I don't want to produce science if I don't have a ship in orbit to take it. Because the ship's going to take 2,000 science. So I need each one of these to fill to no more than... Well, I need these to stop at 2,000 science. And I'm out of eggs. Am I out of eggs? No, they're just not working right. Yeah, it's gonna have to sit around somewhere. My thing is that if I only make 2,000 of it, it's at least I'm minimizing the rot. My concern is I'd like to have control, because this is the only part of Gleba that is giving me some heartburn, and it's the last part. Let me show you what I did on Gleba that I really like, that works really well. So here's rocket fuel, right? Rocket fuel, I don't want too much of it, but rocket fuel needs these things, and they spoil. So what I did, and it didn't, shit, I connected the wire wrong. How is this? What are you doing? You're disabled by control behavior. Okay. So this isn't what I did everywhere, but basically is that I check the machine to see if it's functional, and if it is, then I enable the requester chest. Here's a good example. This is making plastic, right? The requester chest for it is right here. It's disabled. It's only enabled if there's less than 4 plastic in the machine it's feeding. So the output to this machine is trying to go to the red circuit assemblers. And so it gets stuck. So what this is saying is, don't request more of anything if the machine you're feeding is full. So I'm controlling the requester chest by looking at the production machine. And I've set it to only read contents. I turn everything else off. But this sort of crap makes me not even want to make a mega base. I wouldn't mind if that science didn't spoil. It's the fact that that science spoils that really bothers me. I don't think the science should spoil, and I really hope they update the specs, because in reality it really fucks up the whole supply chain. It means that I have to manage an off-world supply chain, or I let things go to waste, but the things I would be letting go to waste are dangerous. Which maybe it sounded cute in somebody's brain, but to me, it sounds frustrating. I'm trying to figure out what these bots are doing with what I've got set up here. Yes, McKay's, I can do that. I haven't gotten to that level. I mean, I burn off all the excess here. I've got machines that burn, and they're throttled for whether I have more than 10,000 spoilage, so I've got some there, and so I don't have, I have no problems other than I'm still in the process of learning how this science part works, and I'm a frustrated puppy on that right now. But I'm very happy with this design that I've got going on here, where I look at this thing, and I have various versions of it, like on this one here, and I'm kind of experimenting with them. This requester chest is looking at the chest next to it, and it says, do you have more than 50? If it has more than, if it has less than 50, then it's enabled. So it basically says you don't work unless this is low. And I'm happy with that. I need a recycler. I think everything on this planet burns. Well, I just wait for this to... Just wait for it to spoil, that's all. But I like your idea, McKay, of have an inserter that takes it out spoiled first. Take it out of this spoiled for, have a dummy chest here, and then take it out of that spoiled first. But they'll take care of themselves because they'll spoil all by themselves. What I just realized that they're going to get up here into this ship and they're going to spoil. So I'm going to have a thing here for spoilage that says none. So if any gets in here, it just gets dumped down to wherever planet I am. But we're close. This thing's going to take off soon. And, oops, no, I wanted to keep that there because I want to be on it. To avoid it, yeah, well. That would require that this design have an output opportunity for me to avoid something, and I don't have any more open slots for output. I'm considering redesigning it so that I can, because my science one, I put this closer up so that if anything excess gets in here, I can use this and void things. So I would have to redesign the ship, and all my ships are the same. They're all the same design so far. So I would have to remove these two, and I've got it. I didn't have enough room, so I had this hanging off the side. So I have to redesign this ship, which is fine. I like designing the ships. That was kind of fun. I don't really like the big belts that loop around that people do. I'm not a fan of that. But I need to go get on this ship because it looks like it's going. Ready to go. My first trip off of Gleva. Finally getting off this fucking planet. I liked it for the most part. I'm really sour on that last part, on the fact that my science spoils. I mean, really sour. Like, I seriously considering using a mod that disables spoiling science. Because that just doesn't make sense to me. It's in a hermetically sealed bottle and it's been processed. Why does it spoil? And here's the really ironic thing. I have ice. I'm an engineer who can make and maintain and store ice forever. Okay, spoilage is a mechanic. We're going to have spoilage on Gleba. Cool. You know, put away, suspend disbelief. Have fun with that. But tell me that science spoils? You know, I'm going to get cranky. Hi, King. Well, some bottle things don't spoil. It's called canning, and they're good for. You're saying I can fit a rocket in my pocket? I can fit a rocket silo in my pocket? You know, there's quite a bit of suspension of disbelief. It comes down to enjoyability and gameplay, right? They said that they tested things, and people said, "Oh, it's not fun to have this functionality," so they changed it. All right, how does that not apply here? Spoiling science isn't fun to me. Maybe it will be. Maybe I'll change my mind. Right now, today, after a shit week, that I still have work tomorrow and a doctor's appointment, I'm in a bad mood. I appreciate y'all being here, though. How much does that ship have? That's Volcanus, right? Volcanus, it gets it for free. The Volcanus ship is sitting on 3,500, 200. Okay. Cool. Volcanus is meeting its requirements. Except you don't have tungsten plate. Yeah, it's a problem. I don't have a way to expand tungsten plate production without upsetting my apple cart. Because you're pulling it from there. Well, maybe I'll get there someday, King. Maybe I'll get there. I don't think I need any more production of that. Alright, well, I should start researching something that uses this expiring science. Tool belt equipment. That looks interesting. Oh, I need carbon fiber first. Alright. What does carbon fiber need? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and set that up. Okay. Well, maybe that planet hasn't taken a shit while I'm gone. It's only a matter of time until these things start expiring and exploding. But I have some people, some visitors, some neighbors who want my attention. Get out of rockets. Son of a bitch. As predicted. But, nothing I can do about that. Keep going around cliffs, and I don't need to anymore. Just die already. I want to get a Tesla gun and some ammo and see how it works. Well, there's the Tesla turret. I thought I had also brought a Tesla gun. When it scraps, what does it become? Okay, good. Well, we're scrapping some of these to get me a Tesla gun. I want one. Why do I have multiple networks in here? Military science is not happening. What's wrong with military science? Grenades are not being produced fast enough. I'm short a grenade assembler. I want a scrap machine. And we're gonna go gambling for a Tesla gun. That's pretty weak. $10 I should wrap up, huh? Unfortunately, I gotta go. But before I do, I want to kill something with a Tesla turret. Or a Tesla gun. So I'm not going to restart the music, but I am going to load up on some supplies. Why so little Tesla ammo? Because I was looking at the wrong row. Why would you even come here? Oh, I do not want you yelling at me. Yeah, I got distracted. Alright, it kills biters really nicely. And that was not even one... How much inventory do I have left now? Wasn't even one thing. No, if you can stand around, that's pretty nice. But if you stand still, you're still gonna die. I'm not super excited about this. My laser turret, or my personal lasers do a pretty good job here already, and my rockets. But maybe at a higher level. I'm not like, oh my god, that's awesome. You're at novice because you don't have fuel to go back. No, it doesn't even kill these things really well. It just kills the smaller ones. Not impressed. I'll keep using rockets until I get arty. And I'll use my lasers to clean up like that. I guess if I had a whole bunch of them chasing me, it's a hell of a lot easier than using flamethrower turret, that, or flamethrowers, that's for sure. But I never grew that big on this planet, so I never polluted that much. And I turned off the evolution over time because I think it's a broken mechanic. Alright, let's head back. Next time, I'm going to set up carbon fiber, and then I'll set up that tool belt equipment, whatever that is. Maybe that makes my guy even be better. Badass. I screwed that up. Blue inserted rails. Copper. Get them all? Splitters? No. Really? I gotta call out curved rail separately? No. Radar. That is gonna get old really, really fast. I gotta come up with a different design. Not interested. Not gonna have to fight with that. Cool. Alright, let's see who's streaming. I can get us off somebody else to play and watch. Well, there's me. Ooh, there's somebody with a co-op. Let's go check out if Overboard Gaming is interested in a raid. Alright, I'm going to do a raid here. I'll be back tomorrow, and Saturday is my co-op. I'm going to try and meet up with Mucky if I can. Appreciate y'all being here, and I hope you'll come back and visit again. Bye, y'all.